Alexis. Um, okay.
That changed
What do you need to change?
my creation.
When do you want to change it to?
Uh, what does it say? 4 to 6. Can you change it 2 to 4, 2:30 to 4:30?
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. All right. So let's dig into this week. Okay. So let's talk about what was good. Here's what I thought was, and you guys can jump in here too. Let's talk about what was good last week. What was good about last week is we had a good blitz. Then we had our recruiting shifts. On Monday, we set seven more. Tuesday, we set like four more. Wednesday, Thursday, I think we set like one or two people. Now we had kind of a weird phenomenon with these interviews where we had like two no-show interviews. Actually Alexis ran this interview and did hire one person, but there was like four people set for it that didn't show up, and some people didn't show up here. So that was kind of weird with the no-shows to kind of do that. But I thought our recruiting shifts last week were really good. We can look at some of our advertising stats for last week to look at our interview numbers. So we had 27, obviously we set 32 people, but out of let's just use these numbers: 27 set, 10 show, which is a 40% show. Girls, that's exactly what we want. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are awesome. Literally like 2 weeks ago, it was like 22%. And we were like, I was crying at home just thinking about how many people weren't showing up. So you guys totally turned that around. We had a 40% show last week. That is baller. And then we're like, well, we had two no-show interviews totally. And some of those people, yeah, I don't know why those people didn't show up. I don't get it, but we did have a 40% show this last week, which is baller. Out of those 10 people that showed, 8 people were accepted. Um, Pretty good number. Kind of want that to be 9, but I'm fine with it. Here's a number. Out of the 6 people that showed for non-PRs, only one was accepted. That's interesting. I mean,
Yours? Non-PRs.
those are like web recruits and Craigslist and things like that. So I guess yeah, I mean we kind of want that to be a little bit higher, but so if somebody's so why do we reject somebody from interview? Number one, they're not professional. Like they're not dressed professional. Number two, um, they're not interested in the job. And those should be like the only two reasons why we don't bring them to the next portion of the interview, to the classroom portion. So if 4 out of these 6 people were just not dressed professional or not interested, then this number makes sense. If that's not the case, then we need to kind of change that number up. Okay. Out of the 8 people that were accepted, 50% showed. Out of the four, 100% launched. Let's freaking go. Guys, this is the best thing ever. These are perfect. These are the not perfect. Like we can always be better, but I'm really excited because these are the exact like minute like these are the standards that we need. We needed a 40% show to the interview from our PRs. From that, from the people accepted, we wanted a 50% show with a like a 90% launch. So all in all, fire stuff, guys. Like this last week was really good. This has been our best recruiting and management week of the year. So round of applause for you guys. Seriously, that's incredible. All the work that you guys are doing, everything that you're putting in, all the quality work that we've been trying to do about getting better is we saw that last week. So with this week, with week two, let's keep that up. Let's focus on our fire numbers. Let's focus on our quality stuff, and let's make sure that we're on top of it. So I'm going to pause for a quick second before I keep yapping and just ask you guys what. So that's what I thought went well this last week. A couple of things I thought went well: our interviews, our recruiting. We had plenty of people set for interviews. We had 32 people set. We had our best recruiting week. Our interview numbers obviously were really, really solid. That's exactly what we want. But we don't want to have just one off week. We want to continue that. The other thing that I really enjoyed about this last week was the fact that we put in workshops every night and we had something every night. Not everybody could come to everything, but a lot of people could come to something. And so what that did is I think that was a big motivator and generator of new demos, more sales. And like we looked at over here, the people who actually came to the workshops are some of our other people who actually sold. So, all that to say, that's what I liked about this last week. I want to open it up to you guys. What do you guys think went well? What do you guys think and want to go better? Let's debrief. What do you think went well this week?
Everything.
I like
I
that.
mean, the obvious 10K week, our first 10K week.
Yes,
That's good.
that is good.
I think the numbers show that the recruiting shifts were good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. What else?
And like adding in the workshops. Like you said, I feel like that kind of brings the energy to the team. And of course, like every workshop means there's phone time, meaning there's more than those bullets.
Yeah.
Vince team, baby.
Yeah. Christmas fire.
Week. Fire stuff. Exciting.
I read my week. I'm so nervous.
What did you say, Brooke?
I read my first one next Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here next Sunday. That's why. We're gonna talk about that. I mean, there's a reason I bring that up.
Awesome. So workshops were good, new energy, recruiting was good, events team popped off this week. I thought the group me energy was really exciting this week.
Yeah.
Like I love to see that. Love to see people being engaged, people selling. It's good. So what else? There was something that I was thinking of too, another thing.
Well,
Oh.
share with the class.
Oh, one thing about the workshops is I noticed people actually went out and sold the things that we talked about. Like we had some 5P special deals that went out there. Jasmine, who sat in on her team sat in on that workshop, her team got their first like 5P special deals and things like that. I know Brandon wasn't there for the cookware workshop. He's a new rep, but still, we had a cookware workshop. Boom, we sold cookware this week, even though he wasn't at the workshop. It's still something that and that workshop, well, it's still something that where our focus goes, our energy flows. So the more that we are training and teaching our team, the better it is. And guys, the only reason that I could run those workshops this week is because of all the work that you do in the behind the scenes with the office. Hey, Mom. The behind the scenes at the office, like the interview stuff, the assistant manager stuff that you guys do, that's the only reason why I could be able to run those workshops. So your work played into that too. Like you guys, if I don't say this enough, you guys are the reason that our team is doing what we're doing, and because you guys are the leaders and you guys are the people who make it possible. So anything this week that we wanted to go better?
I think the one thing that I noticed that I think I wasn't there, but it sounded like we needed more emphasis on team meetings. I just remember that being something that you wanted more like hype about, more people there.
Yes, thank you, Brooke, for reminding me. I sent that message out. I sent that. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back to the text. Oh yeah. So whenever I sent out the message in the group me, there was I think there's one person who liked it, and I think it was Kristen. So thank you, Kristen. 10:40 a.m. is whenever I sent it out. And yeah, so I sent out now one thing is this. I did reach out. I texted a bunch of our new people and said, hey, are you gonna be at the workshop? Gonna be at the workshop, gonna be at the workshop. And a lot of the responses I got was, oh, I can't tonight. I have to work, right? I can't tonight. I have this, I have that, blah, 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 blah. There was a lot of reasons for not being there. Brooke, you had a reason. There's a ton of stuff that just kind of fell into that. So I wasn't necessarily well, so I wasn't necessarily expecting a huge attendance from the whole team because I had reached out to a lot of people and had kind of gotten not great responses. But it doesn't mean like even if you're not going to be there, hyping it up and liking the message and I don't know, something. Well, let me just read what I read. I said, would love to see some more excitement around the team meeting for next time. As a team, we need to make sure this is an event that everybody wants to be at and makes it a priority to be here. After 5 hours since I sent out the announcement, Chris was the only person to heard the message, be the change you want to see in the office. So if we want to have more people at team meeting, if we want team meeting to be a more fun event, number one, it's our job to make it that event. Number two, if you want it to be more fun, then take control. Like tell me what you're gonna do to make team meeting better. Tell me what you want me to do to make team meeting better and more exciting. Tell me how we're going to get more people to the workshop and how people are going to pay attention in this workshop. Kristen had a great idea where she ran a workshop the other day and she made it more interactive and more fun. That's something that Kristen came up with, which is something Kristen should implement into our team and teach us how to do it. Cause I don't know how she did that workshop. And I can't be Kristen's vision. So if we want to see change in the office, it starts with us. It starts with you. It starts with me. And let's do that. And in fact, this is probably the perfect timing for this because guess what? I'm gone this week. So you guys are going to be running team meetings. So you guys have the creative freedom and the leadership of availability capacity to be able to make team meeting what you want it to make. If you guys want 15 people there, you can get 15 people there. You just got to be more intentional. And so anyways, if our leaders, if you guys don't make it a priority to be at team meeting, number one, number two, hype it up in the group me, number three, send out the announcements, number four, reach out to your people to make sure that they're going to be there, then if we're not leading the way in that capacity, then we can't expect other people to follow and to do that for us. So thank you, Brooke, for bringing that up. I forgot about that. So shout out you. Team meeting, I'd love to have an awesome team meeting every single week. The reality is some things happen and whatnot, but the more fun we can make it, the more inspiring, the more quality and value giving we can make it, the better it's going to be, the more people are going to want to be at it. So, and the more people will move things around to make it a priority to be there. So now that I've got my thoughts out there, I want to hear what you guys think. I mean, anything to add, anything to push back on? Let's talk.
As far as team meeting,
Sure.
well, I have a suggestion.
Please.
Okay, so whenever we do our workshop and we're talking about, let's say, okay, whenever we're doing a workshop and let's say we're talking about the topic is like dropping down. So if we could, like, yes, you teach us like, oh, this is how you drop down, this is what you should say, XYZ, all the things. Like instead of having a phone jam before and after, if we could take the after phone jam and like do like what we do in training and like practice because one, I think the phone jam before is more beneficial just because I don't know, maybe people aren't going to bed already. I mean, even though our phone jam later on isn't late, I just feel like, sorry, it's 8 o'clock and I'm barely calling you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that might be a good time for some people. I don't know, maybe if we can practice or like implement a time to like practice our script and stuff.
Yeah. I like that. What else? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
It also just makes it more interactive.
talking with other people.
Yeah, talking with our team, getting
Yeah.
to know the new reps, getting them comfortable with us, all of the things. So
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Well, any other thoughts from you guys?
I'd throw in like a random idea. Go for it. Y'all can totally hate this, it's okay, but okay, so y'all know I love food. Okay, so like just what if like randomly like every week each of like, like the assistant managers, you like the people on our like AM team, if like every week someone else like just like brought something to the team meeting. Like for example, like I heard a pack of like 12 sodas is only like $5, $6. Or like, and if you're only doing that once every 2 months, because there's like 8 of us, I feel like that's barely like a dime in your budget. And like it makes it fun like every week. Like, oh, we have root beer this week. Oh, next week Brooke's gonna make cookies, or next week there's just a bag of candy. I don't know, just something randomly like that. And we switch and do that every week. I don't know. I heard food is the way to people's stomachs, so
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, y'all 30 some thoughts.
I like that.
I think it's a good idea. You don't think too fond of that, Steven?
I love food. I love food. Here's okay, we gotta ask ourselves, and this is part of like, okay, so strategic leadership, part of it is asking why doesn't it already happen? So with the role play, with the workshop, why doesn't that, or like with having phone jam at the beginning of team meeting, knocking that out, and then just doing workshop and role play at the end, why doesn't that already happen? Big reason is because if everybody knows that we're gonna have 30 minutes of phone jam to start team meeting, suddenly people's cars, traffic's bad, showing up 30 minutes late. Why? Because nobody wants the phone. So part of I like the idea and I'm down to do it. But if we start to, that why haven't we done it that way before is because we notice that team meeting attendance might vary, depending because everybody knows phone jam is to start. So we could do it. And this week's team meeting is your guys's. So if you do it and you get everybody there and it works and you guys like it, then great. We'll keep that going. But that's just something to think about. Serena, I love that suggestion, and let's do it. Like, let's try it, and let's see what works. Let's see what sticks. That's the concern that comes to mind is, okay, well, are people going to start showing up 20 minutes late, 15 minutes late, and only having 5 minutes of phone jam to get settled in and then sit down and blah 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 blah. We want to make sure that everybody has a quality time. So I love the idea of the role play. Like that's important. And I agree, like that should be better. And that does need to be better. Doing a phone jam at the beginning is a little concerning, but we can try it. Unless there's other plans or suggestions. On the food thing, I love that idea. I love food. I think that would be fun. I think that would bring a lot of life and energy to our office. But then, then, I mean, then we have to do it. If we want to do it, then let's do it. So that's it. That's all. I'm a fan. I love the idea. I love the
Like,
create. I like how it makes it more homey, more fun, everything like that. It's good.
Steven, going back to the phone jam,
Yeah.
I don't think we necessarily have to do it at the beginning every single time. Like we can switch up the phone jam so nobody knows what it's gonna be. So like next week it could be at the beginning, and then the week after that it could be announcements and then phone jam and then that. And then the next week it could be announcements and then workshop and then phone jam after that. So they never know when it's gonna be. But like just instead of splitting it up into two, like keep it all together so we do have time for the
Role-play.
role playing.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think what takes the most time in team meeting? Okay, here's what
Getting what you're saying.
Rules.
because there was one week where we phone jammed for the first hour because I wanted to make sure that we got to 20 set on the week. And so I just said, hey, we're just going to, and we phone jammed for an hour. And then we still got out on time. No, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we can like switch around the phone jam. Like
I'm
Like that.
I'm game for that. I guess what I'm saying is why can't we have an hour phone jam every team meeting? Like do I really talk that much where we can't have an hour phone jam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then because an hour is plenty of time to go through announcements and a workshop and even role playing too.
Well, you do have a tendency to yap once you start yapping.
Right.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I should though. I can be better. I can get better. I should grow. So maybe we'll try that. Maybe the structure of because what our structure of our team meeting before has supposed to be is it used to be just an hour and a half, and we would do like 45 minutes of talking and workshop and role play, and then like 45 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes of phone time. But then I always talk too much, so we ran long. So I just decided to make it 2 hours instead of an hour, trying to fit everything into an hour and a half. And now we're still only getting 30 minutes of phone time, which doesn't make sense. So I think we'll switch that up. I'm gonna switch that up. So food,
Before and 30 minutes, right?
Huh?
We did 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after, right?
we use this, what we've been doing is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes of phone time, and then 30 minutes after.
So that's like roughly like 40, 50 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Phone time.
Yeah.
Close to an hour.
For team meeting, role playing after workshops, making sure we're having at least 45 minutes of phone time. Maybe instead of splitting it up, we'll just do it all together. Okay, what else? Okay, that was something that we wanted to see improved this week. Is there anything else that anybody wanted to bring up?
Maybe y'all can say no to this if y'all want. But kind of, I know I mentioned it with you. Maybe like once a month we can just have like a like throw it out there like team bonding activity.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that one.
And it's like whoever wants to go can go, and if you don't want to go, that's fine. But just like it's like, hey, we're gonna be doing this day at this time. If you can make it, cool. If not, cool.
Ah, dang it, I'll have to do another bonfire.
Oh, dang it.
They have hiking trips at the
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Together.
Also, I don't think we've ever made it, Steven, but Shark Beach, it's like literally a beach in Amarillo. And they have live music and food trucks and like,
Shut the front door.
yeah, it's so cool, but we've planned it and we've never went.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm
So
gonna
we
make
have
it
to
a
go.
priority. Like,
Yeah.
let's go right now.
Like you can literally, like you can take like a volleyball and just like play like sand volleyball or like
be
just
so
listen
fun,
to the live
actually.
music
Yeah,
or like,
that'd be fun.
they have free nights
I
too.
would go.
Yeah.
It's like a nightly thing.
Yeah, like on
didn't know that.
Saturdays, there's usually a concert you have to pay for, but like, I think it's like Thursday or Fridays, it's like free nights.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's literally go right now. I'm
Yeah.
just joking.
This week, guys.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, let's go Thursday.
After team meeting?
Yeah, cause Steven's gone.
But.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down.
Oh, well, sucks to be you. He's gonna be on the Diego anyway.
For real. Lucky.
Thursday nights are beach night, so
Well, we'll be at the beach too in Amarillo.
Amarillo, West Texas beach night. We'll FaceTime or something.
We're
How about that?
actually so that we should after team meeting. Let's go to Shark Beach.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Sorry,
down.
Steven.
Make
okay.
make an announcement tonight. Let people plan ahead, put it in the calendar, put it in the group me, text your team, get them there. I love it. I love the ideas. Don't wait up on me. Don't let me hold you guys back because sometimes I'm a party pooper and I want to go hang out with Sam or something like that. Like let you guys are in charge. So of course I want to hang out with you guys and I'm gonna be sad that I'm gonna miss it. But don't let me wait, go get it.
No, he'll be on the beach in San Diego.
No, I mean like for
Loser.
future reference.
Yeah. Yeah, bring Sam.
Yeah, bring Sam.
What
Yeah.
is this?
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta give her enough time
Get
to
him
plan
married.
dates.
Yeah,
Point-
he's like, she's gonna meet all of the people who have embarrassing stories.
Of him.
Bring her.
Okay. We all made and are safe and healthy later than probably around 8. Wow. Okay. What are we talking about? Oh, anything point principle thing to take away is if you guys have ideas, I'm like, let's do it. Maybe run it by me, run it by Kristen, something like that, whatever. But like, if you have an idea and you want to see it happen, then put it in the calendar. Get people there, make an announcement, make it happen. This is y'all's office, so don't let me weigh you back or hold you back or weigh you down. Okay.
Are we doing workshops every night this week as well?
I love your guys' ideas. So that's what we wanted to talk about. Okay, so now that we've talked about what's been good and what could be improved. So what's been good? Recruiting, interviews, workshops, recruiting shifts, Our sales, our demos, our training class, everything, all those things have been good. What can be improved? Team meeting attendance, food at team meeting, workshops at team meeting, team nights out. So that's what can be improved. So let's talk about this next week and what that's going to look like, because this is kind of a big topic for us. So tomorrow I will leave Lubbock tomorrow morning, probably about 8 or 9 a.m. I have a work meeting here at 11, not a work, sorry, a church meeting at 11. And then I'm recruiting from Alexis and Brisa are recruiting here from 12 to 1. I'm recruiting from 1 to 2. So that's 3 hours there combined, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. And then we have another 2 hours from Brooke. That's 5 hours. So we'll have 5 hours of recruiting on Monday. We should get another 5 to 7 set. Everybody, every time you have a recruiting shift, if it's just an hour, here's kind of the rule: 2 set per hour. 2 to 3 set per hour is the goal. Like, so if you're not setting 2 to 3 per hour, either you're not calling enough people, or sometimes the quality of recruits or quality of calls might be bad. So the goal is, so tomorrow, here's 1 to 2, here's 1 to 2. So let's say 2, not 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So 2, 4, 6, and then this should be like 4 to 5. 2, 4, 6, 11. So we should set 10 people tomorrow based on the amount of hours that we have there. Then I'm running both interviews. Kristen has her workshop. Then I have advanced training tomorrow night. Tuesday morning, I will get to the airport about 4:30 in the morning and fly out at 6. I will get to California about noon our time here, which would be 10 a.m. over there. Brisa and Kristen start recruiting at the same time, 12 to 1 for Brisa, 12 to 2 for Kristen. And then we have Brooke's interview on Tuesday at 3:30. Serena's recruiting here, Lily's recruiting here, and then Serena is running the interview. Now, what we did this last week is I looked at my calendar. I said, when can I run a workshop? Okay, I can do 4:30. So we had a 4:30 workshop here on Tuesday, 4:30 to 6, and it was a workshop. Now, the question is, can anybody run a workshop this Tuesday from 4:30 to 6? And by the way, this is open to anybody. I think all of you are qualified to run a workshop, even though here's the thing. Most of you, well, whenever I say most of you, I'm talking to Alexis, Brisa, and Serena, have not had a conversation with me or Kristen or Lily about how to run a workshop. But Kristen, was that conversation with Brooke last Monday pretty easy and pretty quick?
Yeah, it took what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
We get you guys workshop ready to run your own workshop this week. So if you can do it, let's sign you up. Let's get it done, and let's prep you between now and then. So, maybe Brisa and Serena and Alexis, maybe if you guys did take a workshop this week, maybe it would be better for a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so you'd have a little bit more time to prepare. But my point is, it doesn't take very long to get you guys workshop ready. And even if it's just one person, 2 people there to talk about a small subject, all it is talking about a subject and having a phone jam. So anyways, Tuesday, can anybody run a workshop at any time on Tuesday? It doesn't have to be in the evening. It can be in the morning. It can be in the evening. It can be in the afternoon. Can anybody run a workshop on Tuesday? If you can't, say no.
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 Yeah, I
Only
think-
till like 1 p.m. and that's a really awkward time.
I can from 9:30 to
In the morning?
it has to be from 9 to 10:30 because I've got class. Tuesday
Yeah,
morning.
let's have a weird class day. Brooke, you said you can run one at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Kristen, what do you think about that? Do you think she could get one person there? Like, even if it's for one person, that's still like fantastic. Like, you're helping somebody out.
How many people do we have not in school?
Let's see. Brandon's not in school. Sabian's not in school. Tristan, Isaac, Caleb, Victoria, none of them are in school. Actually, Victoria, I think she's in school.
Yeah.
Caleb in school? Yeah, Caleb's in
Then-
school.
Since they're not in school, and most of them don't have other jobs, right?
Correct.
then I don't see why not.
Isaac, Tristan could be there, Sabian could be there, Brandon could be there, unless they have demos booked. Angel's not in school. Kira is in school. Yeah, so you have about like 5 or 6 people that could potentially be there at the, not that 5 or 6 people would be there, but they could be there.
Yeah.
So would you be up for it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Let's go. Brooke's running her first workshop. Woo!
About, but
So now you need to figure out what you want to talk about. It could be any fundamentals. It could be time management. It could be phone jamming. Brooke, I think you're really good at phoning efficiency. So that could be something that you could talk to our new people about how do you be organized, creating a master names list. You could talk about phone jam. You could talk about building rapport, sharing goals, dropping down, selling accessories. If you were to ask me what you should talk about, if you're asking my opinion, I would say probably phoning efficiency, maybe dropping down. You have a really good closing percentage.
I think I'll probably stick with
Maybe sharing your goals. You're really good at sharing your goals. So I would say though that would be like a menu of 3 different things to talk about. Phone efficiency, dropping down.
I think I'll do phone efficiency.
Yeah, cool. So when we put something in the calendar, it needs to go in your calendar. There needs to be an announcement in GroupMe, and then we text people individually to see if we can get them there. That's how you drive attendance to something. Text them individually, ask them to be there, basically. Wednesday. So any questions on Tuesday and the workshop before we move on?
How do I text everyone individually if I only have like 2 people's number?
Your job would be to get your people there, and then Kristen and Lily's job would be to get their people there, and then my job would to get my people there.
Okay. And the announcement in the GroupMe, of course. Okay.
Announcement in the GroupMe, and then our job to make sure that they know that it's happening and ask them to be there.
Okay.
If they can't, that's fine. But yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, not much going on. Brisa, your interview's at 12:30 for real this time. Let's take a look at Vector Live, 12:30 and 3:15 for Wednesday. That's accurate. Also, let's make sure. Yeah, okay, that's good. And this is Alexis. Okay, cool. Okay, and then Alexis is recruiting 2 to 3. Serena is recruiting 3 to 4. Alexis is interview 3:15 to 5:15. So between Monday through Wednesday is when we sign the most people for this week's training. And our goal is to have 10 people signed, 10 people signed up this week. So we already have 3 people set. So if we had 10 people signed between Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then we would have 13 set for training. So that's kind of our goal. Monday is going to be a big day always. Tuesday and Wednesday, if we sign 5 people on Monday, sign 3 people on Tuesday, 3 people on Wednesday for training this week, then that'll get us to our goal. So that's kind of your goal with your interviews. So yeah, then we have an events team workshop. Is that happening, Kristen?
Yes.
Okay. Is the one on Tuesday night happening as well?
Yeah, that's Spencer's.
Okay. So Brooke, you have a pretty busy Tuesday. You have your own workshop, and then you have your interview, and then either you go to this events team meeting or maybe this one, whatever. Just be prepared mentally that your Monday, Tuesday will be pretty office heavy. Wednesday and Friday, you're not going to do much stuff in the office at all. And then Saturday you have your interview, and Thursday you have your team meeting. So you have a little bit more office stuff this week, which is good. It's good. By the way, this is good. I'm glad I'm bringing this up. MIT rankings are coming out this Friday. They're trying to. We don't know if they're actually going to happen, but they're trying to get all the MIT rankings out. So ranking the top MITs across the divisions. And their goal is to get that out this Friday. So just a heads up. Okay. So that's Wednesday. And so last week I ran a workshop on Wednesday from 5:30 to 6. Sorry, 5:30 to 7. Can anybody run a workshop at any time on Wednesday?
These have to be in office or no?
It doesn't have, you just want to do it on Zoom, I'm fine with that, as long as people are getting to it. I did it at 5:30 because that's what worked with my schedule. We can move it around and do something different. Kristen can't. She's running the workshop already. Lily, you might be in school. Alexis is running an interview. Brisa, you have an interview earlier that day. Plus, Brisa, you start school this week, right?
Finally.
Yeah, let's go. Congratulations. You're going to be in school during that time. So the options are Serena, Alexis, Brooke, or Lily.
I have class from 5 to 6:15.
You're right. You have that evening class. So Serena's off the board. So then it's Brooke, Alexis, or Lily.
Would that have to be like the evening?
I guess it doesn't have to be, but the reason why we would have it is because in the evening is because people are in school and we already have one in the early afternoon on Tuesday. So it'd be ideal if we could do it in the evening, but I guess it doesn't have to be.
It's just I'm trying to go to Kristen's events workshop before my first biz, so.
Yeah, you should be at that. So let's take Brooke off the option. So it's Lily or Alexis. Obviously, Alexis isn't here. Lily, if it doesn't happen, that's okay. One thing that I'm going to talk to Stacy about and Gerardo about is I'm going to see if I can leave the conference for like an hour and a half and just run a workshop because I hate being away. I don't want to be away. But I don't think they're going to let me. Is why I'm not really putting my name out there. So if they're going to let me, I can run a workshop on Wednesday afternoon, but they might not let me. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Okay. We'll move on. Lily, if you want to do one, if you can do one, great. If not, that's okay too. Okay. Team meeting this week. Icebreaker starting up, warm-up calls, hot news recognition, announcement, schedule, workshop, Brooke, phone jam, Brooke. This is like a basic outline for team meeting for you guys. What I'd like from you guys is to have either by Tuesday at the latest Wednesday. By Tuesday and at the latest Wednesday, just kind of an agenda that you guys can text me of like, okay, what's our icebreaker game going to be this week? Okay. Are we going to call at the beginning? Like, what's your agenda that you guys come up with? So I would love for you guys to text it to me by Tuesday and then at the latest, like Wednesday afternoon. That way we have a plan. We're on top of it. We're not waiting till the last second. Sound good?
Yeah.
Kristen, Brooke, you guys are sorry, Kristen, Alexis, I guess Alexis not here. Brooke, holy cow. Kristen, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So Alexis and you are in charge of it. So would love if you could get with Alexis and make sure that she's looped in on all of the stuff. Of course, I'm going to send her the Zoom meeting recording. So that's Thursday. Brisa, your interview's 1:15. Serena, your interview's 4 to 6. Is everybody good for that? See. Okay, perfecto. Last thing. Friday, Lily's running training. She has recruiting beforehand, so she'll be in the office. Lily, I'll be in the airport at that time. I would love to zoom in from the airport and talk to the new training class and basically do an intro talk as much as I can. It'll probably be for like 30 minutes. It'll be a hybrid intro talk to zoom in and help out there. On Saturday, I will get to the office and I will be there running your training. Probably not, but I'll definitely be around and I'll probably, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to help out kind of like what we did last week. So maybe I do the first half and I teach like the contests and PRs and things like that. So I'll be in the office on Saturday as soon as I get back. I get back Friday night, Friday afternoon. MIT meeting is in Lubbock this week. Now, Brisa, I know you have a conflict of your schedule because of school. Is that right?
Yeah, and for the team meeting, sorry, I forgot to mention that too.
So have you thought ahead? Do you know what your plan is?
Well, I mean, if it works for everyone else, I don't wanna like be like, oh, could we move it?
For a team meeting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm talking about MIT meeting. I'm fine with you missing team meeting this week. And we can talk about moving forward what that might look like. I'm fine with you missing team meeting. One thing I wouldn't miss is the MIT meeting on Friday. So what I would do is I talk to your teacher tomorrow and say, hey, so this Friday I have to work from 4 to 8 o'clock in Lubbock. So I won't be at class. What can I do to plan ahead, to work ahead, to make up? What do I need to do in order to make sure that I can make up this class? So that I would talk first thing tomorrow, either before class or after class. That
Okay.
can be there because the MIT meeting, it's only once a month. And then I would tell them, hey, by the way, I'm supposed to do that, have the same meeting on this day and this day, for November, and then one more time in December. So that way they know that you're on top of your schedule. So if I were you, and this is what I do for all my professors, I go to them and say, hey, these are the dates that I'm going to be gone for class. And here's the assignments that I'm going to miss, or the exams or quizzes that I'm going to miss. What can I do to make this up? I do that at the beginning of the semester with every teacher. And they have so much more respect for me because I've looked ahead. I'm a professional and I'm getting it done. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what I would do if I were you, is find the dates for the MIT meetings and say, hey, go to your teacher tomorrow and say, what do I need to do to make up these things? Okay. No interviews on Friday, no gig on Friday either, sadly. And then Burke, the interview on Saturday. That is the plan. That is how it's going to be. Any questions on those things? I know we're a little bit over time. I just have one more thing. Okay. If you have a coaching team, you should talk to your team every morning between 8 to 10. In fact, I'll put this in the Bomb City calendar because this needs to happen every morning we're gonna make it this green. What about this green? No, I like the other green. I'm gonna do it every. We're just gonna do this.
Steven, if you're concentrating, that's fine. I'll just wait then. But I got a question when you're done.
You like yelled at me and I thought I was in trouble. What are you gonna say? What's up?
For training this weekend, or I guess advanced training, am I running that advanced training?
On next week? On this month?
Yeah,
No.
or coming up this weekend.
No. Wait, so yeah, you're not running it either advanced training. Unless you be there. What I typically do, I ask them, I say, hey, when are you guys, is anybody in class? And most people are like, yes. So then what I do is I just move it to the 7:30 to 9 because everybody's free at that time.
So I am running that one or no?
No, I'll run it.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
So so yeah. What am I doing? What are we talking about? Oh, PDI. If you are coaching, if you have a team, you need to check in and get their demos. So let's just write this down. You need the demos for the day. Mental check-in. How are you? And then like get to know them, like hobbies, interests, etc. So this is what PDI is. In fact, I would do demos for the day last. For today, tomorrow. And so so this is kind of your checkpoints for your team. Everybody should get a touch every morning. Why? Because if we don't, then they're not going to go out and make the plan for themselves, not as new representatives. It takes a while before somebody's able to go out and make a plan for themselves. So,
Hey, Steven.
Kristen, Lily, we need to make sure that we're getting this done between 8 to 10. It's fine if it's a little bit later, just like once we get to like 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning or maybe noon, then people start to kind of make their own plans and start doing stuff for the day. So,
Hey, Steven.
yes, what's up?
Something. Also like when you're like checking in with them, also like tell them about like the workshops and meetings and see what they can go to, like ahead of time. Also.
Yes, that's good too. Driving attendance to the next event, that's big. Driving attendance to the next event. That's big. Good point. Because that's going to help get people involved and all kinds of things like that. So anyways, any questions on that?
No.
We should assign, so we should assign some PDI here for this. So what I would love is Rody might be MIA because he left training early because he had a family emergency. I'm not sure if he's doing any of the demos he set up, so he might be out. So really we have Sarah, Brandon, and Sabian. Brandon is the top in the class right now, so I'm going to give that to you, Kristen. And then Sabian is right behind, so I'm going to give that to you. Actually, I don't know who's closest. It might be next. It might be Sabian and Sarah might be like right neck and neck. Because she just had a couple more orders. Okay, so Sabian is currently ahead of Sarah. So, Brooke, I'm going to give you Sarah. And that's what we're going to do. What I'm also going to do. What I'm also going to do is I'm also going to continue to PDI them as well. So don't start PDIing them until Tuesday. Because after advanced training is when I'm going to tell them what's up, and we'll put you guys in the three-way text. Okay. So that's that. Any questions? Okay. Is there anything that you guys need from me? Sorry, go ahead.
We're gonna have fun this week.
Yeah,
Ask anything.
good. Well, I'm excited for you guys. Yes, you should have fun. The office is yours for the week. You know, obviously we've been building this together. So every day there's going to be different check-ins. Every day there's going to be something to do. So the schedule of the day of every day, what needs to happen, we need to set 10 people for interviews. We need to assign 5 people from interviews, and we need to PDI our team and make sure that we have 10 demos for the day. And that's as a whole team. So what can you do for yourself? What can you do as a leader? Number one, make sure that if you have recruiting shifts, you set 2 per hour. Number 2, if you have interviews, make sure you sign at least 2 to 3. Number 3, if you have demos, make sure that you have demos for your calendar and your schedule. And that's what goes into running an office. And make sure that you're driving attendance and you're having fun and being excited and be again, like I said earlier, if we want to see change, we got to be that change. So be the team that you want to be a part of and watch how it grows around you and watch how people start to follow you. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to be excited for you guys. I will be checking in on you. Excuse me. Sorry. I'll be checking in on you. And of course, if there's anything that you guys need, I'm available for you. For our new representatives, I probably won't be very available for them. But for you guys, my phone will be open. So I will text you guys back much faster. But if Guy needs something from me, I'm probably not going to text him back as much as I love the kid. Probably not going to happen this week. So make sure that you guys are interacting with your people and talking to your people and having fun. Have lots of fun. It should be fun this week. You guys are going to get to run a business for a week, for about 4 days by yourselves. And so you get an cool opportunity. So, update on Mission 300. Currently for the month of October, we have 37 total set. I don't know if that's updated from, I don't know if that's totally accurate. I feel like we've set more, but maybe I've just been updating it really, because we set 32 last week and then today we just set 11. We were at 14 for the week. So I don't think the number's accurate. I think we have more than that. In fact, I'm gonna be nosy and we're gonna figure this out right now. Oh, that's why. That's why. It's like October. Statistics. 46. Okay, there you go. That's a better number. We're at 46 set for October. And so we're already halfway there and we're only in week 1 of October. So let's freaking go. So that's really exciting. We have 4 more weeks. So we're gonna knock out 100 this month, no problem. And then next month, we're gonna hit our numbers. So anyways, great job. Keep it up. If you guys need anything, let me know. Have fun this week. Enjoy team meeting. Enjoy running workshops. Enjoy running recruiting shifts, because the business is being run by you guys. You guys are the district manager this week. You guys are the district team. You guys are the leaders, and you're the best in the region. So I'm excited to see how we grow from this, how we go. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm here if you have any questions, if you need anything. Otherwise, you guys can kick me off the TV.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. So is the office gonna be open for everyone that has something
Like
unlocked?
lock. We can make it a rule to not lock it this week, but I think the office
The cleaning people won't be.
Oh,
custodians lock
Yes.
it. That needs to be discussed between each of you, because I think most of anybody who lives in Amarillo has a key. Kristen and Lily also have a key too. So that needs to be discussed on, look at the calendar, plan ahead, see who's going to be here, who's not going to be here, and make sure that everybody has a key, and or not everybody needs a key, but has a key to get in when you need it. So like if Serena, if you ever need to open the office, then you would need to get the key from Kristen or Lily before coming to the office. If Brisa runs an interview on Thursday and your interview's at 4, well, Brisa, make sure you don't lock the door when you leave. So let's just make it a habit of not locking the door this week, unless it's at night and we're leaving for the day. But at the same time, the doors outside lock after that. So I guess we just don't need to lock it.
okay.
So yeah, let's make it a habit to not lock the door this week. Try and see how that works.
Okay.
Any other questions?
No.
Do you guys like that staff meeting is from 6 to 7, and we typically run typically 5 or 10 minutes late? Or would you rather just call it from 6 to 7:30? I'm fine with trying to squeeze everything in 6 to 7, but we typically go
Yes.
5 minutes late.
Let's squeeze. Yeah,
Squeeze.
because otherwise it's gonna be, we say 7:30 and then it's gonna be 7:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. We can keep. I can be a little bit better, but yeah, we're good. Any other questions?
No.
Do you wanna buy me dinner? I'm really hungry.
So,
You wanna take us out to dinner? Just give us your card.
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe we can do a contest. Oh yeah, speaking of contests, if you're at MIT, if you're in Olean, there's a contest between now and Olean, where if we set up a withholdings for you, you can win extra money as well for your branch.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that form was due like
It was due,
yesterday.
it was due yesterday, but Stacy said that if we set it up today, that we can still get. So it's just a withholding percentage, basically saying every paycheck that you make, a certain amount will be withheld You must have a minimum of $400 in contest savings to be eligible for a bonus. So in other words, go sell and make a percentage. You'll receive a 25% bonus on your management. So if you saved $1,000 in your management savings during the contest time, then you'd make an extra $250. And if it was like $400, then you made an extra $100. That went into your thing.
You can also put in like any personal like checks or money and you get 10% back. If it's not like your sales this time. If the sales are only for the only inputs sales.
Yeah.
No.
Agreed. Tax withholding.
Steven. So I had a question about, cause I sold my homemaker set, but I didn't put what is it?
The special
only-
notes?
Yeah, the special note. So can I go back and change that somehow?
Yes, if you call Vector Field Service and say, hey, this was my homemaker, this is the order number, and I'd like it to be used for my Olean credit, then they'll do it all for you and you'll get your account totally refunded.
So I sold one like a while ago. Can I use that one or do I have to use the most recent one?
Maybe. You might ask.
Okay, I have so much to talk to them about.
Yeah, I would definitely give them a call tomorrow.
Well, because one of my customers, they didn't receive one of their knives. And so I had to contact them about it. And then they charged one of my other customers twice for the same order.
Oh my god.
So
Great to be on our phone call.
girl.
Look at them with them. I'm just kidding.
Sorry to finish off here. Everybody should sign up on that form for the management savings. It's going to help you save more money. You can win some extra money, and you guys need to do that today because yesterday was the last day, but today's the actual last day because yeah. So go fill out that form before you leave the office. Don't wait, don't put it off. Just go fill out that form really quick. It'll take you 2 seconds. Go fill out that form and make sure that you get signed up. And that's just signed up for the management withholdings a contest so that you can save some extra money and even make some extra money off that too. This is the best rate that you'll ever get. Hello. Hey, what's up, Savian?
What's that?
Yeah.
You know you're yeah, I don't I can't remember it this year. Huh? Learn my early days too. I still have it.
Go into on the app. Do you see the settings wheel?
Yeah, so you
Well, I
bet.
need to sell $600. Yeah.
How much more?
600.
Yes. You want to